Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be doing a tribute video to one of my subscribers out there. So let's get to it. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So today I'm working on my thumbnail. It's an extreme long ballerina tip. And I'm going to use some Born Pretty stamping polish, and I'm just gonna cover this all up with it, not being worried about brush strokes because the top coat will cover it. After this is dry, I am going to apply some Born Pretty pearlized powder, and I'm gonna rub this in. I was going in for a softer pink satin finish. This particular person her favorite color is pink, and as I normally don't like to wear pink, I am going to make this the pinkest nail on my hand. So I like working with these pearlized powders, chrome powders. Now that I've gotten the hang of it, I actually didn't put anything on the stamping polish, so it became its own sticky surface for the powders to stick on. I'm going to seal it in with some Gelish top coat. Before I cure that, I'm going to be sprinkling an ombre of glitters. I'm going to use all these pink glitters. I went and I got all of the pink glitters that I have, and I'm just going to mix them up, and I'm going to ombre them down the nail so you get variety of color, texture, and sizes of the glitters. It's going to look so pretty, like a huge glitter explosion. And I like that it's iridescent because you have moments where it's pink and then moments where it's kind of like yellowish green, orange, whatever the light is reflecting. So it's gonna work. It's gonna be really cool. So as I did in my previous tribute video, I'm just going to talk up the channel that I'm tributing today, and maybe at some point during the video you will be able to figure out who it is. If you do know who this is, then leave a comment below. So far I've given the hint of pink, 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 pink. And although she recently has been not doing pink nails, just to kind of switch it up and change it up from her usual favorite color, I do like these new designs that she has that definitely switched it up. So it is Thursday night, and the last set that she did was of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blue marble. I really liked how she did it. And the set previous to that, she went into fall colors, which is always welcoming. I think summer has run its course, and we definitely need to switch over to the next season. So if you have any idea of who this is, let me know. So right now I'm just picking out some big pieces. It's easier for the smaller ones to adhere to the top coat, but I want to add variety into the shimmer, so I'm going to take some of the larger hexagonal pieces and stick them here and there. Again, I want to try to have like this glitter ombre, so I have to make sure that I got enough glitter on there to do that. But look how super, super cute this is already. Like, I actually just wanted to stop here because I really like, you know, as much as pink is not my favorite color, I really like how this looked. It looked very dreamy and magical. But I'm giving that a cure, and then I'm going to put another coat of this top coat, and then I'm going to be sealing in that glitter. And now I'm going to be playing with rhinestones. So I am just taking my rhinestone glue, and I always wanted to try doing adhering rhinestones, not on the flat back, but kind of what's the word? Kind of tenting it up against each other so they form kind of like a tent. This gives kind of like a definite variety of reflection when like bounces off these angles that you can't achieve just having the rhinestone lie flat. So this right now is not working. I am going to show you my fails. I wanted this nail to be so perfect that I think I got a little gun shy with the rhinestones, but I didn't want to have to whip out some poly gel, so instead I'm just going to stick this medium-sized rhinestone here, and then I'm just going to attempt again to tilt these other big ones on top of it to create that angled look. So it's a quick hack. I mean, you miss out on the rhinestone that's holding it, but you know, when you have a lot of them, I guess it doesn't really matter. So yeah, in a number of my videos, I go super extra with my rhinestones, and I did do a rhinestone placement video in the past. If I can find that, I'll leave it in the cards. But people are always asking me how I do them. So, I mean, this is something new for me, what I'm doing right now. But after I get this down right, and for me, it needs to look right. They're two completely different shapes, and I need it to kind of angle right to fit that square rhinestone in the middle. So just trying to play with angles and proximity within the two pieces was a little difficult, but that's what you need to do sometimes. That's the advantage of using gel. You have all the time in the world to play around with the pieces that you're trying to put on until you get it right, and I definitely take advantage of that. So after I cure those two guys in place, I'm going to put this square in an angle as well, and cap the back also with a circular one. I just want to hide the gaps in there. You don't want water to go in there, and you definitely don't want to be able to see through the magic and find out it's being held up by another rhinestone. So one last clue before you read this lettering is that she is definitely a nail bestie. And if you haven't guessed yet, then I guess you'll just have to read the rest of this lettering that I'm putting on right now. So again, this person is just so super sweet, and her designs are so super pretty, that I definitely wanted to give this shout out. Because she also, you know, is always dropping by saying the nicest things, and definitely saw the Night at the Improv episodes, so I really appreciate that. So as you can already read already, that the channel I am tributing for this video is Alicia's Glam Nails. Shout out to Alicia. Thank you so much for being such a great supporter. I really appreciate you, to where I'm wearing a pink nail. But I really hope that you do love this nail as much, if not more than I do. That ombre glitter is just something else, and it's inspiring me to do maybe, you know, like another set in the fall for breast cancer awareness. But yeah, this rhinestone placement really had me. Like, I really wanted to do something different that you would like, and I hope that you do. But I decided to mix it up with rhinestones and these rose gold decal pieces, and I wanted it to be like a line down the nail. But as I was starting to lay this down, I was like, oh, maybe I don't need to have like a clear line down the middle. I didn't want to like have that divide of the nail, so I just left that gap in there. And now I'm just like adorning the large pieces with smaller rhinestones on each side. You always want to like chop it up by putting smaller pieces flanking the larger piece. It also helps accentuate the size and shape of the larger rhinestone. So after I did that, I'm just putting some of these caviar beads in between the smaller rhinestones, and I chose different colors. And then looking at this, it kind of looked okay, I guess, but I just really didn't like how divided it ended up being, because one side I put the darker pink rhinestones and on the other side were the lighter ones. And those long rose gold pieces just kept reminding me of like a rattle, so I'm taking them off. I'm showing you that I'm taking them off. But that's fine. Like, you know, again, the advantage of using gel, you could always like just switch it up even last minute. So I mean, and that's kind of like the trial and error. Like I'm not like a pro at this rhinestone gig. I just like to put a lot of rhinestones all the time, but I'm not always gonna have the right formations for the design sometimes. So to correct this, I'm just gonna line these larger pieces with the caviar beads. I thought maybe simpler would be a little bit better. Plus, I didn't want to entirely cover all the glitter work that I did previously, and because the lettering did kind of do that already, I'm removing the middle pieces and I only left a few just to kind of give the idea that it's going down the nail. But yeah, I definitely liked having the caviar beads around the large pieces instead of having the smaller rhinestones, because it's less bulkier and you definitely see more of that glitter that I laid down. But yeah, so Alicia, I really hope that you like this design. Definitely you were my inspiration for this, and I really enjoyed doing this, as well as watching all of your amazing designs that you have. Thank you so much. Okay guys, so check her out, Alicia's Glam Nails. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. So last but not least, I left this little spot here, so I just want to make sure I cover that up. That might just be me, but I just didn't want to have that that like corner meeting with those three pieces. And I'm just rubbing some cuticle oil. And here is the end result. Alicia's Glam Nails. Go check her out. Super sweet content creator. Master of the pink nail. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you like this design. Another one to add to my list of tribute nails. I have a playlist that I'll put in the end in case you want to see any of the past nails that I've made tribute to. So pretty. But there you have it. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again this Saturday for a night at the Improv, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks. Bye.